Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm here today to share a little something with you. Just by looking at the colours that I've used on the pad here, it's not hard to imagine what the project is about, and of course it's Halloween, but I wanted to share the papers and colours, as I say, that have primarily been used in the journal that I've made. Now, I purchased a digital kit from Etsy from the very wonderful Artymaze, who is very current on YouTube and does the most wonderful kits. And whilst it wasn't exactly designed to be used as a journal, because there is enough of it, I decided that that's what I would do. Now, it's not a junk journal, it is a book style journal, and I'll bring it in to show you. This is the front with a little bit of glitter on it, showing up the churchyard, the spooky tree, the spooky castle, and the little pumpkin faces on the bottom here. I've used a bit of mirror board underneath the cover just to really make it shine and lighten it a little bit, because I wouldn't want anyone to be, you know, looking at it and thinking, oh dear, that is a bit dark and spooky, because clearly Halloween is not dark and spooky unless you're of a certain mindset, and we'll leave that right there. This is the side of the journal, and what I've done is got some of these lovely little plastic, in the best tradition, plastic spiders. I've put some beadwork then on a lovely bit of orange ribbon. It's only fixed at the top. I didn't want to take anything away from the actual little tag there, and then that is held together atop here through a little metal grommet, so I'm hoping it'll go the distance. I've not anchored it down in any way, because in the event of, you know, the journal not being, well, not surviving, I suppose, which is a silly thing to say because it is well made, but you know what I mean. Sometimes you need to split things up a little bit for whatever reason. This tag will come off quite nicely. And then this is the plain area on the back with one of the autumnal leaves from a die that I got on a free magazine. It is actually very sturdy. If I knock it, you can hear. It is chipboard, and it's then been covered with 120 GSM card. And the pages, I've used the stack the deck system. I apologise to whoever came up with that. I don't remember the name, but in any event, we'll have a quick wander through so that you can see it in all its loveliness. As I say, I will leave a link to Artymaze underneath the video, both her shop on Etsy and her page on YouTube, which has a phenomenal following. It really does. So you open up, all the digital things in here, all the papers are from her. The incidentals, like these fluffy little ghosts and some pumpkins and leaves, were made from die cuts. So this is the first page. I've just used punches and things to keep it all decorative and tidy, trying not to go too far, because the temptation always is to. And this then opens up, and you've got a lovely little storage pocket here. This is actually an envelope, but I've utilised it to decorate this first little page here and have the ghosts floating around on it. So you've then got a double storage area, the envelope with the little pumpkin on the side, a side pocket here, and then a couple more of the tags that are part of the kit. The purple paper, everything is all to do with the Halloween journal. I'm calling it a journal because that's what I've done with it, but it was Halloween papers, I think is probably better to call it. This is a little paper clip flip, so you can store a little something under there if you wanted to. It is a bit gluey, unfortunately, but it doesn't take away from the whole scenario. Then I've just used the little gold and clear string. It's wrapped around the string for decoration. But there, look at this beautiful, beautiful paper. All of it is so, so lovely. I can't tell you. I'm not particularly a huge Halloween fan living in Great Britain, but it is on the uptake, and more and more people are celebrating Halloween as they do in the USA. On to the next page, and we've got the lovely moon with the bats floating, a belly band here, and under the belly band I've put another of the tags. I think there are 6 or 7 in the pack altogether. And then I turned this 2-piece, which you could have as just ordinary standalone journaling points, but I kept the 2 together and then made this gungy little writing book with another of the spiders in the centre. I just thought that just tickled me. I thought, yeah, that's good fun. We'll put that in. But it's a great little, journaling or scribbling spot, depending on how you view it and what you wanted to use it for, really. I've put in decorative flat back gems again, just to lighten the mood and keep the sparkle going. Here is another of the paperclip flips, nothing in it at all. The lovely skull paper, which is absolutely spooky as, but by lightening it up, you can temper it a little bit. Then another of the purple sheets. These colours are so classically Halloween, with the little ghost coming up out of the corner there. And then another page with another little pocket, and again some decoration on the pocket edge. Excuse the glare, it is frightfully shiny. Then some Halloween leaf work. Well, I think Ivy does, a lot of occasions. Another of the flips. This is another envelope here, alongside a plainer page where you can clearly attach photos to. All of these envelopes I've lined at the top so that you haven't got any stark white areas. And this again is one of the envelopes from the paper, the Digi set. I think there are 4 envelopes altogether within it. It's such great value. And then that is the other side of the envelope there, so it all follows through. And then on this side, this is the back side of that envelope, like before. And I had these spotty dotty polka dot cookie or tea cake holders. So I just folded one of those up, put some of the orange ribbon down it, and the little pumpkin again. And this is another spooky book with pumpkins and ghosties and that kind of thing. And this time there's a little orange spider on the inside. I just felt that was, a nice little touch to add into that piece. Another clip and decoration. I'll show you the page fully because it really is gorgeous artwork. It really, really is. I've so enjoyed working on this. And then this page with the spider's web in the corner. I just picked that up again with one of the skeleton style leaves from the die. A little bit of decoration on the side of the page. From this one, this is another pocket, but there is nothing in it. It's probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches deep. Let's have a little look, see. 3.5 inches, roughly speaking, so it will hold a nice amount of whatever you wanted to say with it. And there again is the witch's hat and the chopped up pumpkin. Come across to this side, and more of the gorgeous Halloween paper which you can write on if you wanted to. a little tuck spot here with another little flip on, another flip on the other side, just the leaf work, but they all have the opportunity to either add bits and pieces to or write in with a white pen. It's entirely up to the individual. This is another of the envelopes, and the detail on it is just so wonderful. That is a theme throughout with all the leaf work and everything. This opens out another storage area here, and then this glorious spider web tag. I've just decorated up that page, left the tag in there. You can do whatever. You can journal on the back if you wanted to. You could even put little photographs on the back there and then anchor them in with a paper clip or something of that nature. Then you fold over again, and I just fussy cut out this corner with the little spider going down to the bottom. This again is the decorative back of the envelope, just to help decorate the page and give a bit of light relief there. And then there's this final page with more of the pumpkins and more pumpkin and bats on the back. I've left both the front and the back pages absolutely clear. You know, if you wanted to put grandchildren's photographs on them, or just make notations and perhaps anchor something else down, then the possibility to do so is there. So that is the journal in all its lovely glory. I'll give you the size, and it is 6.5 by 4.5, and the spine is just under 2 inches in width. So it's a nice tidy little size. If there's anyone that would be interested in purchasing, do feel free to contact me. It has been such fun to put together, and as I say, I will leave the link for Andrea's channel and her shop below, so that if you so desire, you can go along and check out for yourself the digital papers. So thank you so much for sharing this time with me. As always, take care everyone, happy crafting, bye bye for now.